All right. So,
Okay.
okay. So we have about 30 minutes to go. This is 11 o'clock. This is the meeting with Keru. Keru, if you can please turn on your camera.
Let me look. We have to turn it on. I'm trying to turn on the camera, but like I haven't seen the icon yet.
The icon should be on your right hand side.
Okay.
Just click on the icon. Right now it has an X on it.
Okay. Okay, now you can see me now.
Yeah, I can see you. So, are you ready to present?
Yeah, although I'm not at home, but like I can do that here with I can do that here because like I'm at the site. I returned last night.
You're at the site?
Yes.
Well, the goal is to go through the design and explain to people. That was what I explained to you. That's the expectation, at least.
Yes. I can still go through them here.
Can you
open them and try to?
Okay.
Yeah. So, how about the others?
Well, I am recording the meeting right now. The goal is to record it and send it to them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
okay,
we're
no
being
problem.
recorded right now. So if you can start the presentation.
Okay. Yes, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kiru Kamara. I'm the head of Kiru's Designs and Build.
Within this, Keru, if you don't mind, you have to share your screen so we can see exactly what is it that you're presenting.
Yes, because like I'm actually trying to open the PDF drawing so that at least I can go through them and trying to explain what they mean. But like so far, what are those drawings mean? That now, since we went to the site, me and my crew, last time, we'll make sure that we took details of the entire site itself, meaning the drainage, as well as the technical area that involves to be done. So like the proposed drawings that we came up with, like you have the floor plan. The floor plan is there to see that for you to able understand how the road is, how the road would be, because like you have drainages in between the road itself, meaning left to right. Then we have another two drainage that goes across halfway the road, meaning like if you are going up to your site, there's another drainage there wherein the water used to pass to the other side of the road. Then you have another one also wherein the water settles. So like we make sure that we figure out that the water that comes like during the rain season, the water that comes all the way from the hillside of your drive normally gets into that area. So like when it gets into that area, then it's bound to to settle at that place where in there is still water there. Despite the fact that it's a dry.
Listen,
yeah.
We know our problem, okay? I'm not looking for you to explain my problem. I know my problem. That's why I came to you. I need you to show me present your solution to me. That's why we have this meeting.
Yes, I'm coming. I'm coming. I know. I'm coming.
All right.
I'm coming. So like the drawings we made are to make sure to prevent
Okay, we're back.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Good. Like those detailed drawings that we made, those are sectional drawings that are going to be used to see that different parts of the road are going to be worked out. Like you have those the single culvert box where in that culvert area where in the entire water supply will be going to drain out of the site. That is what that particular one is. Meaning the entire water that comes away from the end of the road and the other swamp, that is the area everything will be going to settle out. Because like the last time when we went there with the person you recommend me to meet there, I managed to ask him how about the water that will be going to move out of the site. Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. I said, what about that problem? Because there is a land there, empty land where the water normally goes out. And that is the area that we are going to do that particular single culvert, where it is the one that we're going to receive the entire water that is coming out of that. Then if I can go through, oh man.
Who do we have on the phone? Who's Monty? Hello, Monty.
Yeah, yeah, this is Aliyu. Montel Williams is Aliyu.
Okay, Aliyu. Okay, I'm glad you're here. So he's obviously having some sort of technical difficulty. But quite frankly, I'm not buying this guy, man. Doesn't seem to be, it's not at his office. I asked him to be able to present his drawing so we can understand it. And I'm not, even
You're
though,
not impressed.
Excuse me?
You're not impressed, basically, is that what you're saying?
Basically, I don't have a confidence. I don't have, my confidence level is not high. And I know we've already started giving him an advance, but at this point, my confidence level is not high.
Okay, let's see. How many of us are in this meeting? It's you, me, and Emma. Okay, and okay, he's gone off, right? He's right now out of the meeting.
He's off the meeting right now, but he still has the, yeah, he still has the link.
Okay. Yeah, so it could be a poor planning from their end. So basically, he is what from the company? He is what? Is he the main person? I mean, like the director. What position does he serve?
He's like the chief architect, and my hopes were for him to explain these drawings that he sent, but he's the one that can do it. The I mean,
Presentation.
right. So he's not, the fact that he's not at his desk and able to
Yeah,
present things to us.
I think he's out there in the street, right? The way I saw him.
Yes, he's at a site. He's at a construction site. And I told
Yeah.
him very well that I have people that will gonna be on this line. We're all taking time out of our, there's not a problem with our people, man.
Yeah, I think this is just back to some of the questions I saw Emma was posing the other day. I think she was asking about the integrity of this company. What have they done? If we've seen any evidence of their, previous work, and stuff like that. I saw questions. I think it was Emma who was asking such.
Yes, yes.
So yeah, with this kind of impression, maybe I would just want us to go, but to just look into those sort of questions and see. I don't know, but maybe they will just not be the kind of contractors that will be able to do what we are looking for. But anyway, let's try to see if we can still get him into let's get exactly or fully what he's going to present. Is he back?
I don't, yes, he's back.
All
So
right.
I'm sharing. Hello, Keru.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm we have more people online now. We're trying to make due diligence and allow you to explain.
Okay.
Are you able to share your screen, or do you want me to assist you in sharing the screen?
Okay, no problem.
No problem with what?
Now for you to help me share my screen, because like you
Are you saying
you
my
make me visible. Yes, I can see your screen. You make me visible.
I make you visible? Okay, let me see.
Hello.
Hello, thanks for
Good afternoon.
joining. Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Raymond Kamara.
Okay.
Okay. And my name is Mr. Kiru from
Okay.
yeah.
I'm at work, so sorry for joining the meeting late, man. I'm at work. I even forgot the time.
It's okay. On the line,
Okay.
we have Aliyu, we have Mrs. Eman, we have Kiru, the architect, and myself and Raymond. So, Kiru, we're probably about 13 minutes into the meeting. If you can just go ahead and start, which of these documents you want me to start with?
Okay, start with the floor plan first.
The floor plan,
Yeah.
and that is
Yeah, the road layout.
the what's road layout? Okay. Okay, you want to, okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Good. Now this is the road layout. This is the details that we took from the site. The size of the road and the proposed drainage system that we do, so that at least the water can be able to have a free passage without hampering people's property. This existing building that you see, or existing lands, these are already existing buildings that are there. And we'll try as much as we see that this drawing, it shows like the this drainage here in the middle, where the dimensions are, there is another drainage there that cuts across the road. So like we are going to make sure that when the water comes from the other, like if you are claiming the hill, yeah, if you are claiming the hill towards your side by your right, there is a drainage there. Also, we are in water normally settled there. So like we make sure that we bring up this drainage that cuts across the road. This drainage is there to make sure that to take the water from this other road. I mean, from this other endpoint of the road to the left, that is from the right to the left. This will prevent the water. This will prevent the water from spreading across the road by maintaining it down to the other side of the road. Then you have the other long drainage here, where I show and we are indicate something like water. This other side, like if you are coming from the main highway, we are good. Where these are mouses. This is the empty place. This is where the entire water will be empty. All the water that will be coming from this area, your community, and the other side of the road. This is where all this water will be empty. And this area, which side this water will be empty, this is an area we are in. I don't know if that area is owned by someone else, because the last time I asked, how are you going to do with this water? In case the owner of the land want to come and build.
Yeah, well, that's
So like,
let me pause if I may interrupt you really quick. So this private property here, there's a little bit of a cut, an existing drainage for the water to flow.
Yeah.
That's one of the guy that built the fence actually gave passage. It's just that the water that's in there isn't deep enough. And so this land here, this is private property. So routing and making this the end destination of the water might be problematic because this is a private land here. And in addition to that, yes, we have the source that comes from uphill, which this corridor will sort of it will help route the water on the left-hand side, and this is going to be on the right-hand side. However, this is only going to accommodate the stream that's coming from up the hill. There is a source of water, and Mrs. Emma is here. You can chime in. There is a source of water behind this existing building.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if your survey saw that.
Yeah, exactly. And that is why we try as hard as possible to make sure that this single culvert, it will going to receive all this water here, because like there's a detail there that when we cut when we use the section to cut it, it shows you that area. But like when we read to the next details of it, then I will explain it more.
Okay.
This entire area, especially like on your right-hand side, there's an existing building there. I think that area normally have half of the water affected. But like another land is also at the back of that building, where there's a lot of water coming from there, even now. There's water coming from there. So like there is also a hole there that will receive that amount of water. That will be coming down.
Okay.
To this
next
drain.
page.
It will be empty.
Okay. You want me to go to the next page?
Yes, let's go to the next page.
Okay. Which page now?
go through them. Let me see. Just drop down this. Okay. Now go to this plan section, BB.
Can you see it?
Yes. This plan section, BB, this shows you the amount of free bars, the amount of steel rod, and how they are going to be utilized between the drainage, because like each one side of the culvert, you will have it left and right like how it is. Each one will going to receive a steel working reinforcement rods. This will going to help it for it to be strong, for it to be able to withstand any load that will be coming from vehicles as well as people. This is what this section says. So like if you can see these small dots that you are seeing, these are small, but like this is how that single culvert will be look like. It will be spread. It will be spread like I don't know what to take example of, but like it will spread that way, where the water will be passing middle of this, then the one will be the one of the drainage wall will be going at the left, the other will be going at the right, but like the water will be passing this way. So like this entire middle of it, where you see V100 gram.
Yes.
This is where the heart will be filled and the granite for it to be backfilled.
Okay. So are you gonna have okay, we have the cover, the drainage on both sides, right?
Yes.
And so the stress, can you touch on the stress that's gonna come from the load? Like where are the stress points? Where are the iron bars gonna be?
These are the iron bars. This single dot that you see, this single dot, good, where you put the arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, they represent bars. That is the rod.
Okay.
Yes.
And so the iron rods are going so the iron rods are going along the water and not across the street.
Yeah, the iron rods are going
okay.
The arrows are going from starting from where the road starts to the ending. Yes.
Okay. Will there be iron rods crossing this section V greater than or equal to 100 grams? Is that like a capacity rating?
Yes, there is a passage there. That passage will be like a slab wherein people will be walking on.
Okay.
Yes. It will be like a footpath. Like for example, if you are walking along the streets, you have the footpath, you have the road itself, left and right.
Okay.
This is how it is.
All right. Let me bring this other view up because I need to so maybe this is gonna set it in context. So this here, the iron bars are along here.
Yes.
Correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Would there be any iron bars across here?
We actually there. Let me see.
So where on the road itself, where the car is driving, will there be iron bars beneath this concrete?
Yes, definitely. We are going to put the iron bars because, like, the reason why we are going to put the iron bars is because this place will receive heavy load. Like when you are constructing short drainage system, you have to make sure that you bring iron bars as well as good drainage system, so that at least you will not be affected by heavy dead loads like the riding of caterpillars, vehicles, and others. This will help the road for it to stay for many years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else here? Now, please, if anyone has questions, jump in. I'm just trying to get mine out of the way, just in case we might have to rejoin this meeting. The water that's coming from Mrs. Emma's place. Actually, this view doesn't really show. This doesn't show like this doesn't resemble our neighborhood. I will tell you right now. So I'm not sure if this is just.
No, no, I know. If I use your neighborhood, that definitely. If I use a picture of it, that definitely you know that this work is a Photoshop. Not that I can't do it, I can do that, but like it will look like a Photoshop work, like because like it is not actually how it's supposed to be, because it's just a proposed design. But like I can still do it if you want it, for you just to see it how it will look like.
Well,
like I just leave it like that.
What I want to see is how you're going to accommodate the water that's coming from behind Mrs. Emma's place.
Yes.
So which of the drawings show that?
Go through them. Let me show you. Open this longitudinal. I mean this plan section CC. This plan section CC.
Okay.
Yeah. Although I don't know the person that you are, the person you are talking about, which part of the road his house is.
Way to go downhill. The immediate house that's on the right hand side.
Okay, by right. Okay. 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 Now, this section, say head beam on top of wing wall. This area they show you what we do is, because we need to say even the water say fully come up from the other road. I mean the other end of the site them. So like the water then we make sure that we even give them a passage where they didn't get for pass. Not only then 2 passages and their passage and they this water get for pass, then it go empty now that main side. So like whosoever in water get for come up from in compound, in cable pass through their particular old and day.
Now this Usai see 2Y20Y10 at 200.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
This meeting's about to end, so we might have to rejoin this meeting using the same link. Is this the same the passage of the water coming from behind Mrs. Emma's house?
Yes, yes, because when you cut that wall, this is how it shows. Because we have to cut it middle for you to see. Like when you take a knife, you cut something.
Yeah.
Yes. This is how you will see the inside of it.
Okay.
This is how you see the inside of it.
All right. So just really quick, we might have to rejoin the meeting if we get kicked off, and then that will give people a chance to ask more questions. Okay. let me see. What does the wind show? What about this one here, Carol? What is this showing? Uh-oh. I think Carol left us. Hello? Do you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm here.
I can hear.
Yeah, I think he might have dropped his phone went off again.
Yeah, maybe give him some 2 minutes, maybe he will join later.
Mhm.
So what's the name of this company? The guy there is working through a company or
This is
I don't know.
his, you see the screen? This is his company name right here. Yeah, Juba Brackets Peninsula Highway,
Terus Design.
Peru's Design.
Okay.
I mean, I sense he has a technical acumen, but the presentation for clarity is what I'm out of it. Well, there's two things. There's the technical difficulty. There's the fact that he's not at his desk with a laptop where he can be the one drawing the presentation. And then I'm having an issue with the actual presentation style that he's giving. It's a little bit hard for me to um consume it. I'm not sure what people think.
Yeah. So basically, I think one thing is missing.
Mhm.
So if we're gonna get this meeting done back, then if that's one thing I would suggest, just to redo in their work before coming back to the meeting. We found it very difficult to understand, especially the locations along the way as he was presenting. So which means that they can go back and have this work done, assign the locations per owners of this, of this lands and properties along the way. For instance, Forefathers Place should be identified as Forefathers Place in the presentation. Emma's property should be able to be identified and understood as the presentation goes. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah.
So to me, I think that is what is actually first missing. For us to grasp this very well, if they are able to go back and then just do it that way, I'm pretty sure that would give us, a kind of if not complete understanding, but maybe some sense in the presentation.
Mhm.
Yeah. So if we can't understand, colleagues or people's properties, then it will be very difficult to understand the whole presentation. Let there be some kind of identification. That's what I mean. A labeling or anything of the sort.
Now, in support of maybe his exposure to the ground, I don't think he knows who owns which. So I know we can probably help out in getting the people that are on the ground to help him label these guys.
Yeah, properties,
Yeah, but I feel like this combined section here is like maybe Charles and Laman, they're here. Then it's not drawn to scale. This is like, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's a little difficult knowing.
whose property, is that,
Yeah. And
The
also,
other thing
go ahead.
the other thing I suggested. Hello.
Yes,
Yes. Mamadi is almost about to go to Freetown. So why can't we wait when he gets to the ground? I think that's gonna be a better idea. If Mamadi is in the ground now, I think that would be better.
Yeah, that's true. I'll be leaving like on the 5th of April. But I think feedback from here will guide my actions there. So if we can give our feedbacks here, I can then act upon it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the problem now is
Mhm.
okay. Right.
No, my brother, go ahead. I mean, I was just
Yeah,
going to do something short.
yeah. The problem now is because you can't get everybody on the meeting right now. So for you
That
to
is
get
one.
all the feedback right now, it's not going to be easy because the
Yeah.
time differences, you know, some others are to work. Like me, I even forgot the time this morning. Just now, just a few minutes ago, I replied. I said, "Oh, today's a." I was even thinking, I said maybe it's like 11 o'clock. Then later on, I said, "Oh, the meeting is on." That's why I checked. So for you to get everybody's feedback right now, I don't think so. But like, yeah, it's a good idea the way he started it. But to my suggestion, I think like the Mamadi is in the ground, then we can do like this meeting, he can be there. So who willing to participate, I think
you're
we
right.
follow up. Yes. So that's the thing. Okay?
Yeah.
Because now you won't get everybody's opinion at this time. Trust me.
Well, ignoring the fact of the time, I think I actually buy in your idea. I mean, let's leave time if time is not questionable, because Mamadi is traveling on the 4th, on the 5th, right? So it's like a month. So if that is not important, I mean the 1 month time is not important as to affecting this project, then we can leave it as my brother suggested. Mamadi on the ground will actually be of very good help. But again, without Mamadi on the ground, we can also just walk around. I mean, some guys, Mamadi has his staff.
No, that's true.
There's some other guys. I can also even suggest somebody who will meet this guy. You know, we can do that. Mamadi can do that, and Raymond, you also maybe will be able to do something like that. So it's a matter of just the time difference. Let's see, Mamadi, if this is not, I mean, if the 1 month time is not really, that questionable, then we can leave it as it is. Once you're there, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to, just allocate some time to get this guy to really just reframe these drawings, So once we come back to a meeting like this to present, then it should be able to make sense to everybody.
Yeah,
I think sorry, we're about to the meeting's about to end, but when they do, let's join back. So Keru, join back so you get direct feedback from everyone, so we can update the drawing and make it make sense.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay.
I can hear everything.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna start the meeting again. Let everyone join so we give our direct feedback to Keru. And when I come, inshallah, when I come in April, Keru will work hand to hand to make sure everyone's feedback is incorporated within the design.
All right.
That's not bad.
Okay. Yes, so it seems like this is actually the natural path of the water.
That's right.
So let me come here. Now, probably the existing road, there are hills at both ends. You understand? So like this.
So the road then at the middle, the water they can't sit down at the road because they don't come on and mean inside, not get side for flow go out again.
Well, fine. When I what we do at this drawing, what we do at this drawing, this we do put so across. This I get forget all this water we get for supply out of this road there. I get for maintain all because the hill there at the now both end of the road. So that the only way water will go out of the other end of the road unless halfway end of the road.
Yes.
Now the water for end.
We have to get like a bridge. We have to get like a bridge and then something on the opposite side, make the water go through. You don't forget and we make it flow. Otherwise, it's just sitting down there. If you not get away from it to flow, it's not a water that you could stop.
So then for that we couldn't do this. For that we couldn't do this. All the water we is done. Now that middle side there. We don't maintain them. This drainage within both sides of the road. Now for all our water, now for supply now for empty. Now this other
Yes.
One yeah.
It will just flow, like you just flow, go any other side. Out of inside and go, you get a free flow.
Yes. Yes.
Without that free flow, we'll still be having that problem all the time.
Okay.
Yes.
I think we're on the same page here. The only challenge here is that
in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I could see clearly it's coming from my side, but it's coming from behind my side.
Okay.
Because when I go down, that I find out, yes. So my return wall is still there, but that's a problem. And me don't get a gap now where the water will go through, right? So it's left to 20 we they do now the middle of the road now to allow the water to go through and through the other person in Sefion place, they're not affecting Sefion building and the time to come.
So let come in real quick. Keru, this it seems like this is the natural path, like I said, but the only challenge we kind of say would it get now would I get this area as so because Usa would have done water. We don't know how which can plan it get from.
That I don't know the person. We get the place opposite.
Pass I go. That's where I go because also Keru, you gotta make sure say this water what they dump there it'll go join to that bridge where Sheriff them built.
Yes, I didn't hear from you. I didn't hear from you. Now for that we go try as to block the entire place.
Yeah, but let ask you this. This what this stream what it goes so now natural path for this water for go join to Sheriff them.
Yes, and they will pass good.
No, I'm Kegu, sorry, answer my Madin question really, because myself not the same doubt where this thing they go through also not the same Santino will ask the same way Mamadi ask but not the same concern I get. Now, this water they come all the way up and they come and set really under. But one thing we may know about water, it always get a passage, water defend in way. So that way it defend in the natural way Mamadi they ask about. Now, me know the place very well. I get the property there. So the way I know see the water they get now the actual place inside the settle and that when a swampy area. I don't know if anybody there will get that particular property they do the.
But I don't get for no that particular person there. I mean somebody be that boy is in a land, working a land. So if the person working a land,
that's right. Because
we try and get I go ask you know that for
what
us.
About this person this land?
When the man or the person
supposed to empty.
Yeah. So we get for first know that person there because whether this bridge get for this culvert get for take place or not, we get for do this project or not, that water they just get for get in way and not say that person they will get that property, they get any other means we individually get for fan way for let it push that water they get for fan way. Now that made that person they will need them in this particular project.
Yeah. Like army fan way, make it go through.
That's right. Because now the only side that one the way that water if he say individually get for divert water, they go cost them more. It go cost them an office go for even do that because like KU you say the water is stuck now two way. We're not getting no way for push this water for coming right up because there's like a kind of a slope. So we're not even for even push them, so let go through the road, say if not culvert, let we continue, let just make a drainage. Sorry, let make a drainage because they were already slope, not like a hill. So the only thing we get for not just the natural way where this water get, and of course the natural way mean no sin at that swampy area. So if that swampy area, then we need the person we get that property there for get them involved. Let say whatever they try for do now for also help them. Whatever they do now so now for help that person there because if that person they say he want to build another property we get so it's very difficult for them because if you build that water they go always stock and it go damage in property. In fact, something no will ever enjoy that land. So what we do so now?
I make
that person like make the person we leader in this.
So what we go do, I go ask now the community for that know that get that particular property.
I go ask Pamadu, me say go ask Pamadu. Yes. Now I'm ask. Just like
because nobody not go put big in there, nobody not go put nothing, just an empty land like that.
Now, post waiting a land. You see, now the anyone in a land.
You know, when I want to suspect, sorry, I'm not caught now. I want to suspect that, you know, because that place they now swampy. I not see person would just come and go buy and that. Now it must be seen as somebody way like how Emma they says on that bus from land. Now somebody just want to make use of them. People waiting a land probably they try to make use of that place there. But for that person just come with in common sense say they go buy and what you go and for good day. That place in na swampy now what I would. So would I go and go buy the say for like build property? They let build still something.
We'll find out more. They just want to take advantage. If nobody not make noise, will not talk. They will just carry on and do
yeah. Of course, we can go through the legal process if we involve all the stakeholders.
At the end of the day, if I actually person get at the end of the way, you get for bill, is there for me to say work with that particular drainage back?
The person hasn't got a legal paper, I'm telling you. That if the person has got a legal paper, he would have, for using Sensei, that's not one thing that they get for them.
Okay, all right. For the sake of time, so that we keep this discussion going. Action Adams, Eman or Aliu, one of you guys will try to find the owner of that place, and when I go in April, I will talk to them directly and get them involved.
Okay then.
Caruso, another question that that I know someone in the group had was the coverage area. How much area is this whole entire thing taking?
The area let me go through it. It was where is it?
Just a rough idea of a square footage. If you don't have it now, you can update the drawing to include it.
Yes.
What else I want to ask? So now we'll get to the money part, right? Because Tanak said this money I pass mark.
The area has 650 square meters.
How much?
650 square meters. That's
okay.
Yeah.
All right. You get for update the executive summary to include that, okay?
Okay.
So now this is the part that I'm interested in, and I kind of want you to. Where's that? Where's the COB, the bill of material? Sorry, right here. I believe
the BOQ.
BOQ. You guys call it BOQ. We call it bill of material. Same thing. All right. So what do I want to know? Them prices than what you give. So not what is it based on?
This price. These are existing prices. Now the material when they sell price and materials and now still now.
And so now said they will find out material price. Who says I don't know. They come up there on the back works. So let's make it look at them small because we said the panel right now, so we know it's in the price in there.
Like we just indicated
every 60 months now. We all did it. So
we just indicated maybe by the time the project the kick starts, you might get less than that or higher of it. Because your price fluctuation,
all right. So the quantity, right? Are these quantities the estimates based on like actual measurements of the project, like dimensions of the project were used to derive these quantities?
Yes.
I think it's too much.
Well,
I know it's a water area. I'm not going to argue with you, Smallby, because you know your job, but I tell you that's way too much. Because we can ask for quotation other places because we said shop around.
What I normally advise clients is now, since the bill of quantity has been given to you, I always advise that if you are afraid of it, make sure you buy it when it is needed on site.
Of course.
That's what normally we tell people.
listen me. If you not do an emotifa.
Yeah.
If you not successful to be able to get say if you tell me 10 back cement they use, they use 6.
No,
I just come out. My friend, the people that say now 4 they want. When they can they bring 3 back cement and it's they not be no say go sit on there. Yes. It's sit on there. When say where the one they don't go hide in a bush.
No, Emma, this one is a little bit different from like with somebody the bill host. And the reason to make us say so.
90% of the area are not straightforward there at that country.
No, not so it be, but of course, this no, not true. But until this not to individual.
Or you just
no, not true. This way on, I know they say not to.
A good job. I could see what you don't project it, you don't just really.
No.
Are you making comments?
No, yeah. What everyone for say? I know they try for defend this group, this company. I don't even know them. I know some people. But one thing we we don't say we are buying, and the reason we make they say a little bit different from where somebody they below. So this is open. We also get rights for get a monitoring team. So therefore, thereby if we use if the company say they want fullback, we give them fullback. We will foresee the utilization of it. So so another time like something where you get your OCDB something now one green policy you go put there or something within the contract.
No, just the contract then do it in the one you then thief themselves not a problem.
Well no. this we get right for put somebody who they watch man. Good.
No, so, the interesting thing about me, I know they praise myself, but I don't get clients them where some them for the first time we never meet, but they even send money to me for start them project. They all and the overseas, 3 of them. But so I'm not going to say for long now do that to me. You understand? Because normally making a quick clients you know go be. You know go be, but like it's all about transparency. Okay. So like now when I buy the material we will need, because I believe when I must get a family members or friends who would in a year, we will serve as a representative for now. And then go to observe what and wait till we do exactly. And we have go to call on videos, doing videos for now, see what exactly they happen on site.
Yeah, I believe so. What we reach that bridge there with a cross out, but for the sake of time, I kind of want to forget.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Keru, so another question when me begin like then hand tools then where you list so now we get for bad and two then I feel saying that you now the work man you forget you work.
Yes, their answers and we provide them.
Okay.
Their answers and we provide them.
All right.
Because
so,
also client they go back for you Caterpillar for B road.
Right. So now for just update this and reduce this 6,000, reduce it by 6,435, please.
All right, no problem. I will do that.
And then the label
must not say you overcharge you.
No, would they pull the tools? And the tools they pull it.
Man. Is it like I go so? I for pay for the machine, sir.
No, now they tell you the tools that we own. But like,
now maybe we get this review here for cut. For cut up shape up. Okay, so
the tools that we own.
Keru, what's your labor cost then?
I'll go through the labor cost of it because everything they did. When be in the background. The labor cost is 120,021 leons.
In fact, so that didn't get big problem with because all the other things. Sorry, for just jumping like that. Yeah. All right, I'll leave it with Fofana. So sorry.
No. Go ahead. It's an open forum.
no. I reserve the comment. You ask a question, okay, we don't give you answer. So just go ahead. Go.
We're not going to answer the workman and they. You can't say anything.
No more. No, this now what's allowed this on our site, not to they will find the for work day.
Yeah, but then they go here to chop.
Again,
say has the charge, they can't give you a peanut money. Money.
So Ali, can you please proceed with your question and
okay. My question now upon which base way we will not charge 25% of this material cost, you know, as workmanship. Then again, waiting at this contingency now for waiting.
Okay. Now, if they ask upon which way they do a bit of quantity, because you get to look at the project in nature. Then at the same time, you get to look at the material costs. Then you give a percentage, when at 25%. Like some project, the way if an house project like a time we can do, depending to the size of the project, sometimes we can get a 10% as workmanship or 15%.
So now standard on a just arbitrary. I mean, arbitrary or not just standard.
Now a standard way with the do because like you just come with think say okay, loss the Olympic amount. No, we know they do so because we not go allow you losses, they will say losses. Now for that make we do on that way day.
All right. Okay. Well,
and some more than they like we can even get up to 60% of it, depending to the size of the project.
Okay. So waiting me one for me clear, KO, you said go look into this, yeah. This not just a community development, not to like private property, not to like me host at the bill, not to MI host, not to Mamadi host, somebody else. So this now a community project, we all, you know. In fact, when you look at broadly, a nationwide thing, so which means you self also involved. Meaning that if or even directly or indirectly participate, you know, into this. So, but now we put say you they participate indirectly since now you they try for contract for do this. So in that respect, I would just want for say let we move the standard way for charge labor cost. I hope you understand what I'm trying for say.
I know.
Good. It's now what would they use? Would they make? Sometimes you can be the next person who can even get land right after me or after Emma or so. You understand what you're saying? So what's he gonna make if at the end of the day you can't charge with a standard, you know, labor cost, and then you can be one of the direct beneficiaries of the road. But now we just take you aside, you understand it? Now we just take her in the sense of being a community, you know, development or a nationwide, you know, development project. So at the big follow, we just try for, you know, get an understanding and for you know, let you just go rethink when I go rethink about this because this is way too much. 25% is way too much. And talking about the contingency. Yeah. Again, the contingency, you know, explain them, but for me, contingency, like we say miscellaneous. Now that's just one for take them. I mean, we already do itemize, you know, and quantify whatever we need, materials and all of that. So waiting on the contingency, then they will go for completely knock them off, completely to zero, because it don't make sense. You don't get anything for the woods, what you don't itemize, what you don't itemize and that. We don't get everything explicitly with what is required for this project. So what is contingency? That one day it get for go down to zero. Yeah. They don't need, then they don't need negotiation, Seth. What you need negotiation, yeah. I mean, and of course, in Seth, not just we just to use understanding into this, not the labor cost. So I mean contribution and the guys.
So since you say for all put the standard one, look out the brother and sister you own.
No, take us brother and sister. Okay, yeah, okay, you're right, yeah. Not take us.
Yeah. So if I can ask now, like how much now for pay?
Well, that one day I think say what we gonna do, we're not gonna able for.
We'll come back to you about that.
Yeah, we'll come back
to you about that side.
Exactly.
Well, so let ask you a follow-up question, Kiru. So We've gotten a design service from you, and now is the building part. How comfortable are you with working with other contractors, but in a supervisory role to make sure that the project is being built from an engineering accuracy standpoint, and we provide the contractors and the material?
Oh, you mean in terms of supervising the work itself?
Yeah, so we'll get our own builders that we believe are competent, and you will be supervising the work, essentially making sure that the contractors do build to your design.
Well, that's no problem. Also, if you think that is the way you want it, I still don't have a problem with it, because like there are other projects also as far as other house that I also supervise. There's also no problem. Then I'll make sure that I work that percentage as well and let you know.
Right. So could you update the document to include those two different service structures, right? So you're gonna have a structure whereby you do the building as well with your contractors, and then you have a structure where you just do the supervision like we talked about, and then maybe we can solicit other contractors and see which one.
Okay.
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 What? And these materials, we can provide these materials ourselves, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're able to go to factory and buy this cement wholesale for much cheaper. I think Lama was saying something like that before.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you find for buying this at the factory, but like factory they can delay more so that one they not can deliver for nobody, no matter amount of quantity they go buy. And if they're not deliver, they go buy go take motoka for cow time. Instead, you just need to buy from the shop them around. Because that time because I remember I did bid for one guy in America in Allen Town. It took nearly 4 days for whoever will pull with cement or go buy at the factory, because time no for deliver for we, and forget what you cannot be easy. So at that moment the work didn't go behind. But like anyway, since we have maybe we now get the opportunity to get somebody for deliver the materials, and also since we are going to make sure say like when I get for bring the materials on site as when they are needed. So like buying a large quantity can pack and back, when I get for look at it as well, because the project they head into in season time. Because that moment when they can buy on the camp time, that moment they definitely that for go cool. Because a large quantity one day, and you have to look at the storage quality as well as the spacious.
Yeah, the logistics side, I think our focus is to get the design right, the documents right, the pricing structure right. When the project kicks off, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to handle the logistics.
All right.
All right. In regards to this build of material, I know we have 10 minutes left, but let's see. From just everyone that we all the build, and we know how much material, what sort of material goes in there. What I don't see here are stones.
Stones?
Yeah, I don't see stones. You don't put stone here. Which kind of stone?
You put so no put so. Now they call gati. They know what they do.
Yeah, so no one.
No, they did it.
No. Down there, no mistake. On a blow down there, they snap.
Stone there. What do I want to know now? We don't provide stone, or now you don't provide stone, because
everything I did provide. That's the material.
So like how much a pound stone you first will need, and which kind of stone, quarter inch, half inch, which
'When I go buy 40 cubic stone, that half inch.
What is 40 cubic? That's me not 8 pounds, Sabi. Which within a 40 cubic?
Dumper. The dumper.
Dumper. Oh, granite.
Yeah, the dumper.
You say
granite, yeah.
Oh, 12 mm granite at 20 cubic dumper trip.
Yeah, yes.
Oh.
Just by 2. Because
okay.
Because the thickness of that surface ain't for be different from that way the host gets. Because the wall for the host, the slab for the house normally can be 150 millimeters thickness. So like this one, since you gets a heavy load, 175 millimeters, the thickness of it.
Okay.
So it means because now 8 strip missing you mentioned now, so then get for reduce them from by 6, right?
Yeah, like that 8 foot, others that is small. Normally it's about 8 of them. We say 1.
Oh, okay. This cubic dumper trip where they talk now, the cubic dumper that where you mentioned that the waiting at the proposal this performer na 814.
Yes.
Because Stone Day at this document. They look okay. Now Mama they don't already highlight, so yeah. So okay, yeah. 814. All right. But then again, the other thing where I know me not see clear, I don't know if you don't discuss it with Mama then. Now the time frame of this year. Wait for me don't even be forced in this
now
document.
2 months.
Oh yeah.
2 month time frame. That will depend on the availability of material as well as the season. And 2 months. So the government will clear the site. Then after clearing the site, they will do the profiling. Because we don't do it.
Can you put that in the executive summary of the project, please?
Okay, well, I will do that. Because if you look at the write-up, it is on the write-up I sent.
Also, next time we have this review with these guys, I would really appreciate if you're at your computer so you can drive this and make the presentation like consume.
Yeah, I will do that. The problem is a few weeks ago, don't they get unstable light? We just be going and off and stuff. And even down our area, except down our community, I don't know. Transformer already itself is disturbed there because I did do culvert work for somebody just after that checkpoint. I did do an now, so like at the late day.
Way to do then 3D thing so can you make it as realistic as possible so we know relatively where the properties, how the properties are gonna get affected, the walking path, because I know say we get one fence where they're right next to the waterway. I mean,
then not to fence an existing building.
No, after no, I talk about after Miss Emma in place, you get fenced. Well, he probably has. Fence did it.
Fence did it, yes. Then they were like bushy.
Yeah, and that fence it comes very close to the road. So like, how wide would this road be? How many cars would be able to pass there? Is it gonna be just one lane or 2 lane?
Well, no, it's a 2-way traffic.
What's the length?
It's a 2-way traffic.
What's the length?
Not the breadth.
You mean the breadth? The breadth. Sorry, the breadth. Yes.
Yeah. It's 6.5 meters. That's the breadth of the road. You have the length, which is 100 meters.
Is that so? The reason is when we started the road and got the license from Lance, they told us it could be 20 feet wide. I don't know what 6.5 meters is. Is it 20 feet?
It's more than that.
Okay.
It has to, because this now Culvert we talk about the bridge. So when somebody drive on top them through, they get to be confident on your lane, confident of your lane, So Wonderful.
6.5 is 21.3 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think we know where to go now. The time is about to finish. Any other questions or concerns for Kiru?
Excuse me.
Hello, Miss Emma, are you saying something?
Yeah. Our background is a little
Yeah,
bit.
I feel I heard. Ali, any additional things to add? Okay, well, if there's anything else, if there's not,
Hold on, I didn't, hold on.
okay.
Yes, sir. So yeah. I think so far this good, and of course, me just want to say thank you so much for able for coordinate this thing again.
Mm-hmm.
You still do it, you don't start to do. So of course, still let's say thank you and God bless you. Yeah. And the parts where we don't take, I think not the right part for just not the right way for end this. That side way we did talk about. If we not get clarity, then this project still we still stuck. Until we clarify that side, we're not able to even continue with the discussion on pricing, materials and all of those things. We need to get the clarity of that particular, property or something. Because who sense it go make if we go continue, go do a project and then somebody go charge we, understand, tomorrow, take we to court or take we to, the stakeholders and all. So I think the most important thing of that, yeah. And carrying side, we get for the internal, holding same force findings and meetings, arrangement before we get back to Keru, definitely. Again, I just end up for say Mamadi safe get for go, but maybe before Mamadi they travel.
Ali, go ahead.
All right. So basically, what's happening? So Old Man Day again. Old Man don't join back.
Well, me, Kiru there, yeah, Ali. I mean, yeah, me, you, and Kiru, but hopefully Miss Emma will join back.
Yeah, I go like for everybody join. I just see what they want to say because to me also very very important.
But I did record the session, so I go post them back in the group.
Frankly, what I want to say, and I also think this is very important. In any gathering association, you get different people, different behaviors and all. But Mamadi, and this is not for you because what I want to say, it goes to you. And I know they say this because you're there. What you don't do from the very first start. I never meet you in person, but of course, we relate. What you don't do, I can always say if not so Sierra Leoneans and they, if not so we they as a people, then we country for be one country we all for the enjoy. If somebody go in at this particular neighborhood and go see waiting on take place, and then they point out a single person, saying a single person don't do this, it will even add for belief. You don't try all the way coming from your property. If not me, any other person could just say, well, I just find a way for gonna me plan property, whatever I get for cost me. So, but you take up this project individually, you don't do all the way until this side way. I mean, we try for join on together for see how it can go. So I really just want to always continue for commend you. You're not just a great person. I mean, with that kind of heart. Not so, if not so, we all been there, honestly. I mean, it for me be a very good thing for Australian. And so you get a great heart. I just say thank you so much and keep it up. And I just want for use this message for encourage we all also for join you for let this team come to reality. Just like what they talk to Keru just now. It's community development. Normal, first posting, but very good when we all all man for just, understand ourselves and put hands together for make sure that thing happen. If we do construct a road, build a bridge, honestly, not even blessing, you understand? Because not just fear of we don't get property there and a lot more people than get for come. Where they will come tomorrow and meet a road, meet a bridge, you know. But then it could only be just a few people we do and would try for do so. But the major thanks they go to Mamadi for take up the initiative. Yeah.
And the interesting thing is that one area, that entire area, because like, I claim I go up, see some houses them. What are they come up at the end of the day?
What are the commodity? No, even me on land. Even me on land, I not caught you. Right, what's that right inside me land? What's that the commodity? In the commodity when season they come, even the fence where I don't do so, what are they settle inside the compound? I just not worry about yeah, me on particular. Yeah. So some people they say it's a good thing, but I don't know how good it is because even if time get for each for that bill on me land, which I get for do that water, of course sometimes once I just get a borehole or get a tank, a big tank with the water go body and Fenway, you know, would use them, people would use them, you know.
What you go do? You know, be it's not a sweet.
That's all not.
Well, since you know be late, you get 100% way for prevent them from making it happen.
Okay.
Yeah, because we try for bill don't sign a menstrual lane, and of course the person a protocol place. We what are the come the what are the overtake day.
Okay.
Like, in what starts you own, so like you will maintain you own. Likewise yourself. Okay. It's all about you getting the right person and stoning the money.
Yeah.
For you to achieve that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll come to that side definitely. We'll come to the side when time reach. For now, you know, we the bill place, we the bill material, and the sometimes the cost of the material, but again, the cost of transport, you know, of the material can be sometimes very exorbitant. Like what do they try for do so? This not I make they encourage everybody for because you know we get a Culvert and we will be very easy for the people able for carry the material and able for access and property. What thing could be more beautiful than that? So this is why I always thank Mamadi, you know, for initiative, you know. So I mean, that's it. Mamadi, I hope so we'll continue for just engage and get back to KO.
Yeah. So Keru, thank you for taking the time to join us. Like I said, myself been a road, but I believe you get enough feedback, and I get you. I mean, I believe you got enough feedback to go and change what needs to be done. But the biggest the elephant in the room is the land outside the water to go with. So we get for fan, put that on them and talk to them and get them fully on board. So that is what come by the inshallah what got April I make an objective to talk to the person and see how
tomorrow start for us. Would I get that place there? Okay. I go ask some man and the community we don't leave for long.
Yeah, and then when you go there, please do a try for fan out the water they flow naturally. If you get away for call for go join and man and web building bridge and to Sheriff Lane. Understand what I mean?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. We'll share a video tomorrow while I reach there.
Okay, then update the money side now. Low get some side when a comfortable side for we all.
All right. What you need for you? When I need for come up to my own, then we can make sure say we tell you also that this they agree, and this no they agree. Log get my own feedback.
Okay.
No, yeah, no, but then we engage on them. We go to look at them internally, and then we'll get to you definitely during the next meeting. We'll get to you.
All right, well, guys, thank you. I guess I can't go to other meeting. Thank you guys for joining.
All right.
For those that couldn't make it, hopefully next time you guys can make it. I just share the video then. Thank you now. Bye bye.
Okay, bye. Thanks.